I miss.
Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about 5 good cities to retire in. And I'm talking about coming here to live and retire. Not a 2-week millionaire, not on vacation. And Janet, she agrees with me, but she loves Dumaguete. So Dumaguete will always be on the list of top 5 places to live in the Philippines.
Yeah, I don't want to leave Dumaguete.
Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about 5 cities I think you should retire to and 3 cities I think you should avoid. You all have seen the dreams, the palm trees, the beaches, the girls coming down to wait on you, waving the little palm leaves, bringing you a drink in a coconut cup with an umbrella and a straw, sitting on a lounge chair, overlooking a beautiful ocean underneath the shade of a palm tree. Well, that is a dream. It is not a reality of retirement life. And let me tell you about 5 places here in the Philippines where I think you can retire and get some value and peace in your life. Also, let me tell you about the 3 places that will give you nothing but stress, headaches, and unaffordability. Now, in these cities that I'm recommending, most are for guys who are retiring. This is where you're going to live. You're going to spend your retirement years in. The first city I'm going to recommend is Cebu City. Cebu City has everything you want. It's a big city. If you like that urban lifestyle, you don't need to have a car. You don't need to have a motorbike. Transportation is readily available. Plenty of taxi cabs. You can get on what they call a motorbike taxi. If you're adventurous, you can also do the Grab, which is a great app to have for transportation around the city. It's not expensive. They have an S&R and a Landers, which are the same as a Costco to me. It has American food, American products that you can get at an affordable price. It has very good access to the airport, an international airport in Cebu, a modern airport, much better than Manila airport, where you can take off from Cebu and go to the U.S. You can go to Thailand, Japan, anywhere you want. Plenty of places to go around Southeast Asia. Easy to connect with out of Cebu Airport. Cebu also has a lot of good hospitals. They have some very good hospitals here in Cebu City, state-of-the-art places where you can get, heart work done or testing done. A lot of people have used different hospitals here. I hear nothing but good things. They're affordable compared to American hospitals. Having insurance, that's up to you. I'm not getting into insurance and the cost, but the quality of the hospitals in a city like Cebu are much better than most other cities here in the Philippines. Also, and the number one thing, if you're not in a relationship, the social life of Cebu City is outstanding. Easy to meet people. Lots of girls looking for dates on all the different apps. There's nightclubs, there's discos, there's sports bars. There's plenty of places to hang out. You can catch an NFL game during the season. You can also hear karaoke and music. The negative to Cebu City is the traffic. It has a terrible traffic problem, especially in the rush hours, the morning when everybody's headed into town, and also in the afternoon. Once 3 o'clock hits, that traffic comes to a standstill until about 7 o'clock. Janet and I have been in places where the cab driver won't take us because he said the traffic is so bad. That's one negative. The other negative is a lot of neighborhoods are going to feel, a little bit crazy. You're going to have some poorer neighborhoods where they have a lot of congestion, a lot of action going on in middle of the street, right on the sidewalks where you're going to have to get off the sidewalk and walk around it. Walking is not the best thing to do in Cebu City. The sidewalks there really are bad, but for social life, medical, and ease of transportation out of an airport, Cebu City is my number one choice of a city to choose to retire in the Philippines. Now, my favorite city where I would be living if I wasn't living here in Dumaguete is Iloilo. Iloilo has everything. It gives you that urban setting. It has modern hospitals. It has modern conveniences. It has wide roads, wide, flat sidewalks that you can really walk on. There's a lot of bike trails where you can be riding your bicycle along the river in the downtown area. You don't have to take your bike and go far out of the city to enjoy bike riding. Great place to walk in the evening along the river. Just a beautiful city, plenty of hospitals, modern conveniences, modern condos, modern malls, all the stores you need, great dining areas, great places to eat. To me, it is one of the top retirement destinations here in the Philippines. Negatives to Iloilo: it doesn't have a great nightlife. If you're a single guy, Iloilo might not be for you. It has a more quieter nightlife. And for a lot of people, it's just too quiet. They want more excitement after 10 p.m. And you're not going to find that there. And let me tell you about Dumaguete as a retirement destination. Dumaguete is where I decided to retire. And behind me, you can see one of the many reasons I've chosen Dumaguete. The scenery, the nature here. Janet and I are 10 minutes from our house. We've come up the mountain here, the beautiful river, a beautiful place to sit. It has great nature, easy access to the nature. We're only a few minutes from our house here. Just beautiful. The population isn't too bad. The upside is the peace and quiet that we can get when Jan and I want to get away from everything. A downside, the hospitals. We have a couple smaller hospitals, but they're adequate. They can get the job done. Our airport is a local airport. It just really flies from Dumaguete to Cebu or up to Manila, and maybe a once-a-week flight to Iloilo or other destinations. That's the negative to Dumaguete. The positives are community here. You have a great community. If you like to go walking, you go down to the boulevard, you come up here to the mountain, and you hike along trails in the mountain or even on the road. It gives you some great exercise. Dumaguete is a great place to retire. I can't speak enough about Dumaguete. Now is Davao City. Now Davao City, it's clean, it's safe. It has been voted one of the safest cities in Southeast Asia. They're very strict there in law enforcement, which is a good thing if you're obeying all the laws and everything. They have a strict no smoking, no drinking policies in a lot of areas of the city. It has got good infrastructure. It's got good hospitals there, good medical, and the city is spread out, so there's not a lot of traffic. It does take you longer to get from one side of the city than the other. It's a very large city in area. It's not condensed. It's more built out than it is built up, like Manila and Cebu City are more built up. The positive to there is low crime, good hospitals, and excellent public order. The police are everywhere. They enforce the laws. So if you're out there driving or doing something wrong, expect to be stopped and questioned by local law enforcement. It is a very strict city. This is where Duterte was mayor. He's the mayor now. He just won the election again. And he is a very strict guy when it comes to law and order in his city. They also have a 911 system there. Now, Tagaytay is a beautiful city in Luzon. It's south of Manila. It's elevated, so you have cooler weather. It's a beautiful city, a lot of good infrastructure. You're also close to Manila. If you need to go to St. Luke's or go somewhere in the city itself to the embassy or do some immigration stuff, it's close enough to the main city of Manila that it's easy to get to. It has beautiful scenery, and you can be sitting somewhere having a cup of coffee and watching the volcano off in the distance. The negative is you're far away from the beaches. There are no beaches in Tagaytay. And I believe it has some of the highest rent in the Philippines, but it is a very beautiful community to live in. Now I'm going to throw in Bacolod as a new choice. A lot of people have been mentioning it to me. I've been up there a couple times. It's an older city. It just reminds me of a little bit smaller Cebu City with not all the amenities of Cebu City, with the Western restaurants and ease of getting things done, with immigration, and the embassy is up in Cebu City. There's so many pluses to Cebu City, but a lot of guys are talking about Bacolod. They think it's a cleaner city, but it's an older city. Its healthcare there isn't as good as you can get in Cebu or any of these other cities. I'm going to put it equivalent to Dumaguete. Now let's talk about 3 places I would never live. I think these are the worst places for an expat to live. Number 1 is Manila. It's too big. It's too crowded. Transportation is bad. It takes forever to go anywhere. The only way anybody can tolerate Manila is they have to live in isolation in BGC or Makati, which can be very expensive. You know, I know there's rumors of the rent going down and you can get cheap condos there. Wait till you try it. Wait till you go up there and see what you're going to get for $400. You ain't getting much. You're getting an older condo that has bad security, probably has bad plumbing, probably hasn't been painted or cleaned in a while. If you want good places to live, modern conveniences, you can get that up in Manila, but it's going to cost you. It's not free. It's not cheap. And the traffic, don't even get me started on the traffic. It's horrendous. And Manila Airport, one of the worst places ever to fly into. Inside the airport's not bad, but once you get outside the terminal, you're in a war zone, man. These cabbies are fighting over you. Who's going to rip you off? It's just a terrible thing. You know, that silver bullet scam that you get at the airport. Everybody seems to be hustling you for $1. Where when you're in Cebu or in Dumaguete, they're trying to hustle you, but they're going to give you a service for that hustle. You know, they're trying to get 100 pesos from you, not thousands of pesos from you. And the safety concerns in Manila, man, even though there's a lot of unsafe parts of the city of Manila. I just read about that Korean who was shot for 200,000 pesos. He was robbed for 4,000 USD and killed. My God, keep me out of Manila. The other one is Angeles City. Now, Angeles City, if you're on vacation, you're here just to have a good time, go to Angeles City, enjoy yourself, enjoy the nightlife there. But the red light districts, you know, that nightlife there is detrimental to a family life. Some guy who is retired with his wife or his girlfriend, I don't think you can find a good home close without paying a lot of money for a high-rise condo. I know some people who live there. Some people have some very good lives up there. But all in all, every expat I talk to, when they're done with Angeles City, they ain't going back, man. It's the nightlife, that red light district, that vibe, having too much fun, taking advantage of older men. You know, I know one guy went in to get a massage, 400 pesos for a massage for 1 hour. He thought it was going to be a great deal. He went up there, 4 girls came into the room, they groped him, da-da-da. When he went to leave, now there's no hanky-panky, no happy ending, but when he went to leave, it was 400 pesos for each. They got him. They're always trying to scam somebody, it seems, up in Angeles City. The worst place, guys, to go are all the tourist traps. You know, don't live in Boracay, don't live in Alona Beach, don't live, Saragao, which are great tourist destinations, great place for backpackers, great place for people to go for a week, 2 weeks, maybe even a month, but to live there day in, day out. One, they're so expensive. They're over expensive. And two, the riffraff. You got everybody trying to hustle everybody. When you have a lot of tourists, you have a lot of people trying to separate those tourists from their money. And if you're walking around with your family, your girlfriend, your wife, and you live there, it's going to be a negative experience. Stay away from the tourist destinations as a place to live. So guys, those are my 5 or 6 places that you can live here in the Philippines, and 3 places I would never go. And all 3, I stay away from the best I can. I've been to Manila, I've been to Angeles City, I've been to Alona Beach. All these places are on my list of places not to live. So guys, did I miss your favorite city? Is there a city I overlooked? Let me know in the comments section. Let me know what you think about my 5 favorite cities and the places I don't want to live. Give me your truthful comments. And if there's a city out there I missed, let me know. And I overlooked a lot of little towns in Mindanao on purpose. I cannot recommend anywhere in Mindanao lately because of all the danger and all the problems expats have been having there. Davao's safe, CDO is safe, General Santos is safe, Dipolog is safe, but everywhere else, don't go. Until next time.